she's just very easy on the eyes. Sorry, Toby is pushing me. Hello friends, and welcome to my little book corner. In today's video, I am sharing with you all books that I have purchased since I have found that books bring me joy. Some of these books have been picked up based off of booktube reviews, some solely on the cover, and some are based on Goodreads book recs. Let's start with The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. I think I picked this up based on a booktube review. I'll try to link the video down below. I find this specific booktuber to be very interesting to watch. I also love that this is part of Reese's book club, since one of the books that I have recently read, romantic comedy, is also a Reese's book club rec. I picked this up. This is a fictional portrait on Lucrezia de Medici based in Florence, Italy in the 1500s. I have personally been to Florence, Italy twice. I love Florence. I feel like it's romantic, it's historic, it's beautiful, the people are amazing, and the wine is amazing. And I know the impact the Medicis had in the art world. The Renaissance is one of my favorite periods in art. I love works, as the vast majority of us do, by Leonardo da Vinci, Sandro Botticelli, Raphael, and Michelangelo. I thought it'd be great to be transported to a fictional time in a magical city. This book is a little over 300 pages. I do feel that maybe this is more of a fall time read. I find myself being not sure if it's an emotional reader, but I do like to read based on the weather. Like the Dark Academia book would definitely be more of a fall winter read, and this I think might fall into that category for me. Now I know I talked a lot of shit about Colleen Hoover in my last book video, so I will link that up above if you want to have a look. When I was in a major reading slump this year, I was at the Costco and they had a book talk section. I am not on BookTok, I am not on the TikTok, but I thought perhaps this book would bring me out of a book slump. I, of course, have not read it. This is a book about a damaged couple whose future depends on promises that they made in the past. It says here, the last thing Quinn expected was to meet the love of her life just outside of her fiance's front door. Excuse me, what? Tell me more. I am sure that if I actually pick this up, perhaps this would be a fast read if I do pick it up. I got this at Costco. The next book I picked up is One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is soon to be a major motion picture if it isn't already. This is what my cover looks like. I picked this up at Target on a Thursday. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid's style of writing. I find her characters to be enjoyable, smart, little to no ick. On their first wedding anniversary, Jesse is on assignment in the Aleutian Islands. I think that's how you say it. When his helicopter goes missing over the Pacific. Just like that, Jessie is gone forever. Emma quits her job and moves home in an effort to put her life back together. Years later, now in her 30s, I can relate, Emma runs into an old friend, Sam, and finds herself falling in love again. When Emma and Sam get engaged, it feels like Emma's second chance at happiness. That is until Jessie is found. Jesse is alive. He's been trying to come home to her all these years. Emma now has a husband. She's married and a fiance. But who is her one true love? And what does it even mean to be in love truly? I don't know. Let's find out. So I definitely look forward to reading this. Perhaps late summer, early fall. I picked up another Taylor Jenkins Reid book. This is Daisy Jones and the Six. My cover is already dirty, sadly. I added this to cart after the series hit Amazon or Hulu, I am not sure. I do love it when books are based in California, and here we see the Sunset Strip being mentioned, just like Malibu Rising, which is another book I read in 2022. I could literally picture some of the areas or places that the book mentioned because I have personally been there, and this book is apparently based in California, Hollywood, from what I gather. I definitely want to treat myself to watching the show after I read the book. And hopefully I get to pick this up soon. And that is exactly what I did with Call Me By Your Name. I read the book first, I came back from vacation, and I treated myself to watching the movie, which was absolutely stunning. This is Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. So this is what a book looks like when I am reading it. I have my reading light because I'm an old lady. I need a reading light. And got some tabs going. Got my marker in there somewhere. Here we go. Here's my marker. We have a bookmark that I got from Target, and we have our tabs flying somewhere around there. Magnolia Parks, that is currently the book that I am reading. I'm on page 173. I picked up Magnolia Parks after I finished reading romantic comedy. It took me a while to finish romantic comedy, to be honest. I got into a reading slump thanks to Vanderpump Rules. I found myself watching 10 whole seasons of Vanderpump Rules because of Scandal. So I stopped reading altogether, but I finished reading the book, and then I thought, well, you're done now. You might as well pick up some more books because you can't go back to watching Vanderpump Rules. You've watched 10 seasons. The reunions have aired. Secrets Revealed episode is now out. You cannot watch any more TV. So I placed an order for this book. I loved Jessa Hastings' style of writing so much after just reading about 50 to 100 pages that I had to, of course, place an order for Daisy Hates and Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. This is a much longer book. 500 pages, oh my god. Am I ever gonna get through that? Now, this does remind me of a Gossip Girl, and it's supposed to be gossip girly, but I do have a feeling that some of the characters here are a bit older than the Gossip Girl kids were. I mean, there is like a lot of heavy drinking and some illegal substance use, but I also do think that the legal drinking age in London, where this book is based in, is 18 years old. So I don't know. I guess I haven't really paid attention to the age descriptions, if there have been any. Am I wrong? Let me know. I like this world. I find the clothing and styling references a bit off-putting at times, but it's not too bad. I mean, these kids have to be rich because if they worked at Target, I mean, what would they be wearing? Like chinos and a red shirt? I was 23 years old when Gossip Girl came out on the WB Channel 5 here in California, or at least LA. And I was very, very much a fan until I don't remember. I think I probably stopped watching after season 3 or 4 or 5. I definitely did not finish watching the series, but I do hope to finish reading this series. And at the rate that I am going, at the rate that I am consuming this book, I definitely think I'll finish this in about 5 days. So there is hope that I will at some point start reading Daisy Hates and The Long Way Home. These books definitely have very beautiful cover art, definitely the most beautiful from the book covers that I have in my collection currently. And I will say that this cover, the Daisy Hates cover, is my favorite. It kind of reminds me of like Baz Luhrmann. Is that his name? Baz? Yeah, Baz Luhrmann. Definitely reminds me of Romeo and Juliet. Baz Luhrmann's Romeo and Juliet, which I love because Leonardo DiCaprio. The final books I have picked up are by Emily Henry. I picked up Beach Read and Happy Place. I have paperback and then a hardcover for this. This is relatively new. I have no idea what these books are about. I literally just picked these up, and I picked these up because I did see everybody talking about Happy Place. It is definitely a newer release, and if these books need to be read in order, will you let me know down below? Otherwise, I do like the covers. I feel like they're fun. It's nice pop of color, and they do spark joy. So I definitely think I want to read Beach Read first sometime this summer, just to get a feel for the author. Let me know if you have read any of the books I have mentioned today. I would definitely love to know your thoughts, perhaps your review as well. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, like the video as well, and I hope to make more book-related content in the future. If you love book videos, I'd love to hear some video suggestions as well. And yes, this is my dog snoring. We are invading his space, essentially. This is his couch, his bed, and he did have a, we did go on a quite long walk today, so I hope you all don't mind the little doggy snores. His birthday is coming up, actually, July 27th, and he's gonna be 7 years old. Toby's gonna be 7. He's a tired boy. Toby is a tired boy. This is kind of sad. But, oh, the next book I picked up is on the floor. Sorry for my frizzy hair. It was a hair wash day. Yeah, it's very hot in here. I did the research. I'm gonna fix myself.